So Marc Broom, thank you for joining us back here at Merchant Taylor's returning as champions. I mean, has it sunk in yet?
It has now. We had a real good chat earlier about the journey we took, finals day and what it meant and how well we played, and but actually how we now have to reset and go again for the rest of the 50 over comp, which is 5 real tough games, 3 away from home, 2 at home, two here at Merchant Taylor's at home, and how we have to find now a way to regroup and go again. Yeah.
And now, obviously, attention turns back to the One Day Cup after 2 months away, returning top of the table, unbeaten 4 from 4. So I'm sure you'll be looking to pick up where you left off.
Yeah, you actually have to go back a few weeks to think about the 50 over cricket. But actually, the style of cricket we started to play now, the positiveness in the power plays, the hitting areas with the ball, the fielding performance we put in the other day, that just transfers over. Nothing really changes. We just have to hold that skill for longer now. I think we've got a better understanding of what we do well, and we've now got a much better understanding of what we need to continue to do well and what we're not doing so well. So it gives us a great opportunity just to keep learning, keep playing, and keep putting ourselves under pressure and play against teams that are going to put us under pressure consistently. So it's an exciting 5 games that we've got, and I say it all the time now, but we have to play our best cricket to get anything out of these 5 games, because now that we are, I suppose, at the top at the moment, well, teams are going to want to knock us off, quite rightly. They're going to want to knock us down a peg or two, and we have to be able to deal with that as well. So it's going to be an exciting few games.
And obviously, you mentioned it there, but switching from the 2 formats, what can you take forward from the success in the 20 over going into the 50 over?
So, finals day especially, not losing a wicket was unbelievable from Izzy and Finty. But they did it with smart cricket, and they did it playing to their strengths. And it wasn't Izzy trying to whack the ball out of the park and trying to hit the ball for 6 and so forth. She played proper cricket shots into proper areas. Finty took her time to get in, rotated strike, gave Izzy quite a lot of the strike up top because she was hitting it so cleanly. But then when she needed to flick a switch, cleared the ropes, but cleared it smartly. Wasn't just running down the track and swinging at balls. And that's something that they've worked out they can do throughout the innings. If we get off to a slow one, they don't need to panic. They don't need to try and score the runs in the first 6, 7, 8, 9 overs. We can actually go quite deep and finish strong as long as we build the foundations. With the ball, I think it's been highlighted now how if we consistently hit the right area, every field we set becomes relevant so much more often. And when we then get the field in the right places and the right fielders in those places, it's very difficult for teams to ever find ways to dominate us in the field. And I thought our fielding performance, as much as we didn't lose a wicket and we bowled really well, our fielding performance in the final, for me, was the standout team performance. That was the bit where everybody came together, and that key word of togetherness really, really shone through. And we made it so hard for Yorkshire to find a way to kick on. Anytime they started to get any kind of movement forward, there was a brilliant diving stop, there was a catch, there was something, or a run out that got the game back to us. So I think we've started to work out the formula. It's now, can we apply it for longer, not just 20 overs? And that's the real challenge. Can we apply it for 30, 40 and then 50 overs?
Like you said, obviously couldn't really be in a better position right now, just won the blast and top of the table in the 50 over. So now, do you think you have a bit of a target on your back, and how do you embrace that challenge?
Yeah, you should have a target on your back, because other teams want to come and beat you. That's whenever you're at the top, the only place to go is either stay where you are or come down. And the teams around us are plenty good enough to go at us and knock us off. That's the beauty of this league. All the teams are good. Gloucestershire showed it the game before finals day that if you go at us hard, any team has an opportunity to crumble and find it really difficult. And now that we've got this target on our back, that's an additional pressure that I love that the girls have to deal with. They can't just go out and bat well, bowl well and field well and get a result. You've got to maintain that throughout, because at any point your opposition wants to take you down. And now whether that's before the game, whether that's during the game, whether that's the crowd getting behind them a little bit, whatever it is, once you're at the top, it's difficult to stay there. If you're in the middle, you go up a little bit, you go down a little bit, you're still around the middle. Once you're at the top, it's very, very difficult to stay there. And I'm interested to see how we get on. And if we can stay there. It wouldn't surprise me if we come down a little bit and work our way back up if we can. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting 5 games, yeah.
Obviously this weekend, Yorkshire, just behind us in the table, obviously a top team, just beat them on finals day. Do you think there's a feeling this could be a defining game in the competition?
Defining game, no, not defining game, because then that possibly lessens the games that we have after that. For me, this is the next game. It's the next game. We're up against a top quality side who, okay, we beat them on finals day, but that was in a different format. We've now got to play them in the 50 over format, where their top players have longer to play, have a better idea to play. So it's one of those games that this is the next game. This is our only game, you know, and we have to work our best. We have to play our best. We have to work together to get over this hurdle. And then the next game becomes the only game. I don't want the girls thinking about games moving forward. Our focus is Saturday. How do we get the best out of our skills on Saturday against a top-class side? And that's what we'll try and do.
As you said, top-class side, what kind of threat do you think they're going to pose on Saturday?
They're pros. They're players that have played in all formats, played at a majority of levels, some at the very, very top. They train together regularly. They've played together a lot. They have a great understanding of their game. They've got an unbelievable coaching setup. And they're going to come out and give us a hard time. And they're going to have a point to prove. And I think that's brilliant for us. Brilliant for us. It wouldn't have been the same if we'd have lost against Yorkshire and got beat bad, and then we go into it not expecting to lose again, but now that we've won that game, it means we have to deal with additional pressures. We have to deal with Yorkshire wanting to defeat us, wanting to prove that point that they are the best team in the country and that they're going to go up to Tier 1 next year. So Saturday's our only focus. We're going to train hard for it over there now, get our skills in place, deal with the problems on the day, try and cause a few problems ourselves, and then see what the game after brings.
Finally, obviously it's Headingley this weekend, and not the first sort of major ground that we've played. Obviously, Open the Blast at Lords maybe more holds more esteem for some Middlesex players. But just a word on the occasion and the opportunity to play at a ground like Headingley.
Well, I never played there. I've been there. I've been there a couple of times with the Sunrisers, and it's a ground that holds so much history. So much history. It may well be a little bit daunting for some of the players, but some of the younger players might just walk into it as being another ground. You know, for me, I'll walk in there as a 50-year-old bloke going, oh my God, look at this place. Look at this place. This is unbelievable. We're at Headingley, because it's Headingley. It's like walking into Lords. It's like walking into Old Trafford. It's like walking into Wembley. You're walking into one of the great grounds in the country. So as an occasion, unbelievable. Unbelievable that our girls in Tier 2 cricket get to play at such a prestigious place that holds so much history for English cricket. It's a fantastic opportunity for them, and I love the fact that they can play there.
Thank you very much, and all the best for this weekend.
Thank you.